Hello out there in Twitchland. Hello out there in Twitchland. Time on the clock reads 2 o'clock Pacific time. 5 o'clock for those on the right coast. And we're going to be messing around with Magic the Gathering. So we've been doing all of our, we went through all the pre-made decks. And so we're going to be taking a look at the party function. We're going to look at some of the craft functioning here in Magic the Gathering. We're going to search for the word party. Party. And we're going to, I'm only black and red, so we're going to limit it to black and red. Here we go. Okay, so why is this here? He is white. I don't want white. Oh, there we go on the bottom. Okay. Interesting. So it's a rogue for 2. So the way the party, if you're not familiar with that, is you can, if a party can be up to 4. You can have a cleric, a rogue, a warrior, and a wizard. And so a lot of these dynamics of the cards read for each one in your party. For the number of creatures in your party, that type of thing. She is silver. Yeah, let's get one of her. Actually, I have 73 silver, so we're going to get 2. She only sees a 2-drop. Lets me discard the cards. Nope. Okay. Coveted Prize is a 5-drop. That's not bad. Let me search for a card. What is it? It's gold. Deadly Alliance. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. And he is plain. I'm definitely doing him. 1, 2. We'll do 3 just because. Interesting, I have more silver crafting tools than I do plain. Synchronized Spellcraft does 4 damage and so many damage to the controller. It's plain and it costs 5, or common I should say. To keep calling them plain, sorry guys. Don't mean to confuse. He's not bad. An equipment for 3 and he's silver. I'll do 1 more. He is gold. Vampire Rogue. Alright, so we're done crafting. I'm going to add these ones we just made into... So I added 5 cards, so I want to add another land. And look at my composition. I have 36 and 26, so I have a little bit more swamp than I do mountain. So let's add 1 more swamp. Alright, so we have a huge deck, but it should be interesting to see. It's one I made, so I am nowhere close to being the best at it. That's one of the reasons why it has 100 cards, because I don't know how to make 60 card decks. I see a card, I like it, I want to put it in. So we will see how it goes. I do not like mulliganing. I have 2 down. And I can play, so if I just need 1 more land and I can play 2 of my cards. 2 lands and I can play 2 of the cards. So here's wishing for more lands. Interesting background drop. If you guys haven't seen my pet before, you can make him drop his hand off. Huh? What? Huh? Huh? And then he pulls it back together. You can make him just move a little bit. So he shakes his little foot. And he's looking at you like, what? And the other cool thing is his head. There it goes. Boom. Alright, so Liam Sanity is taking his sweet time. That nice little cards though. I like the card back. Very fancy. Probably cost him a lot of money. Mine did not. Mine were free. Or they came, I won them or did something. I did not purchase them, is my point. Alright, so since it doesn't matter, I'm just going to play the mountain. Sort of go with my theme of my red minotaur. And we will see, maybe he will actually play this time, who knows. He has 8 cards, so if he doesn't play, then I guess the computer just discards one? I don't know. So we are in the silver bracket. Just moved up into the silver brackets. We were in the bronze. Okay. So that does not help. Oh, I ranked up. Silver tier 2. There we go. It does not tell me about my deck. Except for that was really mana shy the first time I played, so. So my goal today is to attack with 30 creatures. This deck does have creatures. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe and stop by. Thursdays at 2 o'clock. I can definitely use your help. Alright, so he's a 1 with a kicker. Return a creature if you kick it. Return 2 creatures. 3. Oh, absolutely keeping it. So we've got 4 and 3. A couple swamps. have any mountains yet. I do need a couple mountains if I'm going to bring out my trash master. Yeah, see, he went with white. Looks like he's solo white. Another trash master. Okay, I'm not liking the trash masters. Alright, let's see. I'll bring in my golem. Bring in my Sky Dancer. Ooh, I already discarded one. Fine. Oh, that was he gained 2 life and draw a card. Okay. Nice. Alright, well, I'm getting a lot of swamps. So let's start with her. Make her mill a couple cards. So he now has 3. And the reason that's important is because he can't block or attack until he has 8 cards. So this is a companion, but he did not meet the companion prerequisites. Alright, so we're gonna throw him down. Okay, now I'm getting desperate. I need me some mountains. Please, please, nothing with reach, so we will attack. So I'm just getting outplayed here. This is going to be a quick match for me. So I'm just not getting the ones I need. Alright, so this is 2 tap, okay. So this will let me bring something back in from my graveyard. For 1, so I can block something, jump block it. So we're going to pass the turn. I'll activate his ability before the start of my next turn. Wow, that is amazing. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a +1 on each other creature you control. That's insane. That is amazing. Wow, that is just... Wow, wow, wow. He didn't attack. Okay, so... that means we got 6. Yay, I finally get a mountain. So now, what do I want to do? I can give a mace, flying, death touch, and haste. Here we go. Yeah, we're doing this. So now, because I have 2 rogues, it still only counts as 1 in my party. Because it's only 1 each for the rogue, cleric, wizard. We are not going to attack. But all my things have death touch now, so I can kill one of his creatures, whatever creature I want, by blocking him. Boy, he's just getting everything he wants and needs. That's nice. He's back down to 4. Ah, he must be casting stuff from his... What happened? Did I not have the points? I don't know. I don't understand. I'm so confused. Alright, here we go. Alright, so now put him in. Now we get some reds. 2 reds, which allows me to get him. My Goblin Trash Master. Alright, so now I have 3 in my party. Because Warrior, Wizard, Rogue. Next combat, I am not going to attack. And I'm going to end the turn. So he can pretty much... Alright, so he still has 4 in his graveyard. He needs to get 8 or 6? 8, okay. Oh, sorry. Alright, so I can pay 4 to bring him out. He's a 7/5. Absolutely. And that still gives me 2 to do his mill thing on his turn. So we're passing the turn. Yeah, so he can. I can block for 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 2 flyers. He has 3. Pass to attackers. Oh, I don't understand what happened there. What did I miss? Anyway, he's at 6. Alright, so Malakar Blood Priest. Very nice. So I now have a full party. Yay, 4. We're going to give this puppy to... Do I want to give it to my Seagate Colossus and just make him a freaking 11/5? That's funny. I don't have anybody with lifelink. Sure, I'm gonna do it. So he's an 11/5. With Menace and Death Touch. I think I'm gonna have him attack next turn. Just because. Hey, Jingo! Welcome, welcome. I am pretty much getting my butt kicked here. This is a deck who has the new party mechanic. Don't know if you're familiar with Magic the Gathering at all. Looks like my... Cameron was dying there for a minute. Thanks, lurking while waiting for my ride home from work. Alright, so we finally decided to attack. Okay, so let's see. So I had to do this. Okay, so he has a flying. The thing I have death touch, so anything I block will die. So let's start with his 10-10 over here. Actually, he's pretty kick butt, so we're going to kill him first. And I don't want to kill him. She has life link, so we're going to kill her. And everybody else will go through. Alright, so that leaves me with 6 life. He's up to 34. He's up to 3. Okay, so what does this do? This lets me bring in a swam. I now have dead people, so I can bring this in with kicker. Bring them both back. And just for fun, we will bring him in. Which puts his up to 9, which means my relic golem can now attack. Alright, so I'm going to die anyway. So I'm going out in a blaze of glory. If he was smart, he should just let it all go through. All my people have death touch, so anything he uses to block will die. He can easily survive the 25 damage that's going to be thrown at him. And then he wins the game next turn, because I only have 3 life. And that, my friend, is exactly what he did. So, the way I play is, if he does anything except attack, I will quit. But if he just attacks me and finishes me off, nope, he's being a jerk. So, if he just finishes me off, then I go ahead and let them have the fun of killing somebody. But when they're going to sit there and keep casting when it's very clear that he's won, no. Alright, so at that time I also had an issue with mana. It looks like I'm really going to have to pare down this deck. And that is not my strong suit. Alright, so let's start at the higher level, higher cost cards. The Seed Dragon is a lot of fun, but it does not fit in with what I'm doing, which is the party theme. So we'll start with that. Start getting rid of anything that doesn't have anything to do with the party theme. Terror of the Peaks is another one. It's really nice. It's a mythic rare. Doesn't have anything to do with the party theme, so it's gone. Oh, I had this one because he's a warrior. And I wanted more warriors. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of my Goblin Trash Masters altogether. Again, I had them both in there because I need more warriors. I'm not even sure why I had that one in there. I like this just because it helps, it makes them mill cards if I'm not doing anything important. Several of my cards have to do with. There's another one. I hate to get rid of him, but I gotta get this down. And he has nothing to do with the party theme. He's a cleric. I have two of them. I am not gaining life, although he is a cleric and I need clerics. He can give people cleric. I'll let one do it. Let's see, destroy cleric creature. Again, it's about a warrior. Alright, well, we're doing well, folks. We're down 13 cards so far. I like your opponent can't gain life this turn, because there's a lot of lifelink decks out there right now. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this one in. He's a warrior, and he's a party thing, so that's fine. Don't care. Getting rid of cards, getting rid of cards. Party. Rogue. Rogue and party. Warrior. Rogue. And a mill, so that's good. This is a land, so I don't mind keeping that. And this brings them back. And it's only a 1-drop. Alright, so I'm down to 86 cards from 100. So I think I'm going to keep it the way it is with a high number of lands. I have way too many lands right now. I have 33 lands for an 84 card deck. Alright, so I'll get rid of one swamp. But last couple times I've played, I've had issues with having enough lands, so. Alright, so we will give it a shot now and see how this works. Yeah, see, when I make my own deck, not always the strongest. I'm not the best at making my own decks. So we're going to see if I can get the camera to work again. All right. So the party dynamic, as I mentioned earlier, is you get one party member for each time that you have an instance of a rogue, a cleric, a warrior, or a wizard. You can have one each, so if I have 5 rogues, it still only counts as one member of your party. But a lot of the cards that have the party dynamic say for each member of your party, so that could be between 1 and 4, or I guess 0 to 4. Alright, ooh, fancy new draw. What does that mean? I haven't seen that before. What just happened? Okay, I don't know what that means. Orange Soda. Interesting username. I like it. Cool. We're keeping it. We can play for 3. I have. Are you black? No, you're red. Awesome. I have available grounds who can give me a red. So we're gonna start by throwing out my lava slide pathway. I haven't seen this play map before. It's very cool. Alright, at the beginning of each player's upkeep, he deals 1 damage to them, and whenever he casts a spell, you can do up to 5 damage to them. This is probably going to end up biting me in the butt. But I'm going to try it. Alright, so this says what? Opponent can't get enough this turn. Alright, so I can wait till his turn to do it. Let's go ahead and bring in my swamp. Pass the turn. I'm going to activate the ability. So if we bring something in, that's let him gain life. He cannot. Then I'll get to. I'm gonna bring in my. Oh, here, yeah, I have nothing. Good. Alright, so she, whenever you draw your second card each turn, she deals damage, but she's a 0/4, so well, that's useless right now. But she does count as a wizard, so I'm gonna bring in my cleric first. Pass the turn. He does not gain any life. So I don't know if that helps. It's gonna help in the long run, but we'll see. Alright, so I can destroy him. I'm going to do that right now. He does not have lifelink, so I'm just going to pass the turn. And I'm going to activate the ability so he cannot gain life. So I was right in that this guy is gaining a lot of life. Still don't know if it was worth it playing that card. What does he do? Enchantments, okay. So now I'm going to bring in my wizard. let's see, what does she do? 2/2. I'd rather have a 2/2. So this only can be a cleric, a rogue, a wizard. Nice. This will cost me 3, so I'm not going to bring her in because it's not worth it. I'd rather he not be able to gain life next turn. You're passing your turn. It's been interesting having this thing hurting us all the time. Waiting to see what he's gonna do. For each, what? Artifact and enchantment. Only has 2. Artifact. Oh, it counts himself. Very cool. Well played. Well played. Oops, sorry. I'm going to pass the turn. Alright, so I have 2 in a party. It's 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, so I can play them both next turn. I'm not going to block. Yes, that brings me down to 10. However, I want my full party when I play this next one. Here we go. Let's see. Mills 2 cards. Alright, so bringing in my Pyromancer. And then I get to pick 4 of his cards and make him discard 1. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. No attack. You can gain life this turn, though. Why is it 3? It should be 4. Rogue. Wizard. Oh, because I have 2 rogues. That gives her death touch. So I'm happy. If he's smart, he'll get rid of the Expedition Skulker. And he did. Alright, so jump blocking him. Okay, bringing in my second rogue. Making him mill 2 cards. Alright, so she will fly. He's not. So we're going to block with him. Alright, so I can give somebody a -2, baby. That's right. Suck it. Alright, so he's down to 11. Which one am I going to jump block with this time? He's a 3-2. He's a 1-3. Alright, so I get to bring in people. Let's see. So this cost me 5. Oh, I need 2 swamps. That's why I can't play it. Alright, so I'm bringing him in. He has no cards to discard. So we are finished. Go next to combat. He's gonna punch him in the face. Because he's flying. He's down to 9. Down to 8. Alright. Can't stop it. So. Alright, so we're going to block with him again. And I will go down to 5. Look at that. Alright, make him mill 2 cards again. And I have a critter of flying. So we are now going to pass the turn. He's down to 7. And he now has a creature of flying as well, so we can block my piddly guy. He's paying 1. Next turn he'll be able to draw 3 cards. Passing to blockers. Yay, I finally get a swamp. So now I can bring in my dudes. So I get 2 of them I get to bring in, so I want, wow. He got a land. There we go. We're gonna. Now maybe he can do something. He only has 3 mana left, but. So he'll probably attack with both. Absolutely. That's what you do in this situation. Go to blockers. And he's blocking him. He's blocking him. Ooh, he gets an axe. So I'm attacking. Hey Dan, getting my butt kicked. I'm attacking because this one of my goals to attack with so many creatures. And again, as if he does anything except attack, then I'm going to give up. Otherwise, I will allow him to attack me and bask in the glory of being attacked. Nope. So I had made a deck using the new party mechanic. So far, it has not fared very well. I think it has to do with I chose black and red as my two main colors. I think if I go with a party mechanic deck as of different colors, it might work. I'm going to go with my green deck for a minute. This started as a very, very strong deck, and then they switched up and got rid of half of my cards, made them illegal, and now it's just a pretty good deck. It wins probably 55-60% of the time. It was 70-75 before. Alright, so we're looking good right now. We got the Scavenging Ooze gonna come out, and then my monster coming out, Yorvo. And I'll also be able to throw out my Beanstalk boy pretty quick, so. You gonna be playing any games today, Dan? Doing any streaming today? Maraleaf Pixie, okay. Alright, so I can... This is an insane card. Gives +1/+1, and then every turn you double the number of tokens on the creature. I might just throw it on Yarvo and just go all in on him. He's a 2/2. I am not going to do it. What does she do? She adds 1. Started Baldur's Gate 3. Ooh, I am sad I missed that. Do you put yourself on YouTube? No attacks. I'm actually playing Pillars of Eternity, which is sort of like Baldur's Gate. I was messing around with Icewind Dale last month. So he's a 4/4. Got my beast. Alright, let's throw him out. Alright, well, she's playing blue and green. I think I'm going to gamble. Let's see if he has any removal spells. Throw out my... I've been playing Pillars for a long time, but I haven't been eyeing Pillars for a long time, but I've never played. A little too complex to stream. Okay, well, alright. Okay, so if I attack with him and him, he could kill my little guy, my ooze. I'm just gonna go for it. See if he... Just gonna suck it up and take the damage. Alright, if he does not, he will be a 10/10 next turn, which is insane. No, I don't really use YouTube. Just keep everything on Twitch. Oh, nice, Dan. Yeah, for those of you watching, Dan Dazzle, it's Dan underscore Dazzle, the regular word. Check him out. He's got some good stuff on Twitch. Just some live gaming. It's fun to watch. Interactive with the stream. Unlike some of the other Twitch people I've seen, he actually pays attention and interacts with them. So, alright. So let's see what this guy's gonna do. Just boosting up his stuff. So he's probably got some big monsters, but do I want to let him hit me? Yeah, go ahead, just hit me. Bam. See? And just like that, it's a 10-10. And he is crapping himself right now. Or he should be if he's not. Alright, so I have 4 lands. I need a little bit more. So do I bring him in with a 5-5 right off the bat? Or do I bring in my extra land? Alright, so I'm going to bring in my extra land. Which will then allow me to bring in my other ooze. So now, 13, 14. Ah, 1 shy from instant death. Oh well. So we're going to all attack. Because I can still jump block his snapper. His goose is cooked. Ha ha ha. See what I did there? Because gilded goose I just killed. Alright. So as soon as it's my turn, I can boost up one of my oozes. Because I can exile a creature from his graveyard and give him a +1/+1. And that gives me 5 lands. So I'll be able to bring in my Hydra. My Hydra is kick-ass because he can't be hurt by other creatures. So it says anytime a creature would deal combat damage to this guy, he doesn't take the damage and he gets a +1/+1 put on him. And he's already a 5/5 to start with, so pretty impressive. I'm going to go ahead and do this so that my other ooze will grow stronger, because I can also exile it from my own graveyard and get a +1/+1. This guy is going to be a 22/22 on my turn. That's right, a 22/22. Because of this little puppy right here, Hydra's Growth. I gambled. Oh, so. And, hoped that he did not have a creature removal spell. You know, return back to your hand. And as of yet, he does not. Here we go. Here it is. Watch the magic. Boom. 22/22. And an extra forest, which is awesome. Alright, so I'm going to bring in my Iron Scale Hydra. And then I'm going to kill his goose. Which will boost up my scavenger. Oh, here we go, here we go. So we're going to resolve this one. I just don't know what it did. Here it is. Return on land. See, he did have one. That's okay, though. That's okay. And then he also did countered my spell. Create a token that's a copy of the target creature you control. Okay. And he drew a card. Okay. Right. But I just put it back in my hand, so there are worse things that could have happened. Makes him a 3/3. No attacks for now. Alright, so my gamble killed one of his creatures, pretty much that was it. Okay. Alright, he's coming in hot, coming in hot. I'm not gonna block him. Ooh, another beast. Okay, so I can bring him in. For 3, I have 6 on showing. 3, 3. Okay, so we're gonna bring him in. Then we're gonna bring in our beast. I love this sound effect. Reminds me of a Yeti. Really cool. Alright, so if he chooses to block with his horn beetle, that would not be something very wise to do. So I will absolutely attack and see if he is willing to trade. So this should be... Yeah, I don't really see me coming out ahead on this. He still has 3 cards in his hand. So he gets to put a +1/+1 counter because he does not have the greatest power among creatures on the board. Interesting. Alright, so he's doing it. I'm guessing he's got... he's all tapped out except for... this guy. No? I don't know. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm gonna kill him, so... I don't know if... Oh, he didn't have a trick up his sleeve. Okay, so... let's have this guy bring in his land. He's gonna be too little too late. I can have him bring in his human. Bring in your human. And then I love struck beast. Alright, so I'm 6/6, he can come back with 11, so we are not going to attack. We are finishing the turn. Next turn, I'll be able to bring in my giants, one of them. Thing is, right now, he's still... attack with this guy. He's flying. See, bringing in all these little creatures may not seem like much, but it's boosting up his little soul of the wild. Wow. Okay, so we'll go to blockers. He does not have trample, so I don't care. Can't stop him in the air yet, but I can stop him on the ground. Alright, so throw down my other first. So that makes him an 8/8. Very nice. And now I have an 8/8. Doesn't matter. Game is over on my turn, so I am all attacking. Alright, and so if he does anything except attack, then I'll concede, otherwise I'll let him attack. Enjoy the spoils of his victory. He's taking too long. Being silly, so we're done. Just gonna play around, then you don't get to see it. You just get the W. Alright, so for my last trick today, we are going to do my lifelink deck. It's also one I built myself, but it has had surprisingly decent luck. It's about 50-50. And for me, that's good. For the decks that I build myself, it's good. Again, at one point it had 136 cards in it. I have managed to bring that down. It's still too many right now, but let's see, I've got one. No, I hate mulliganing. Don't want to mulligan. No, no, no. I have no choice. I have to. That's so terrible. So frustrating. Alright, keeping 6. Get rid of one of the Necropanthers. That pains me so much. I hate mulliganing. Pass turn. Pass turn. Put out my swamp. Come on. My little fancy swamp. I love it. And got this on sale for like 1,500 gold or something like that. Something crazy cheap amount. So it's nice. Didn't have to pay for it. With real money. Most of the fancy lands like this are real money. The only way to get them. Same thing with this. I got this on special. One of the daily specials. Alright, my turn. Alright guys, I need some lands here, but let's go ahead and put out my Griffin Harry. Gain 3 more life, so next turn I can play him if I need to. I do not want to be killed, so I'm just going to pass the turn. I have Birth of Meletis in my card as well. Oh, nice. That lets me attack you back. Oh, very good. So now it starts. Yay, I'm happy. Because I throw him down, gain a life, which means he gets a +1/+1. Yeah, that's how you do it. And now I attack. And he's banishing my Hello Priest. Okay. I will bring in my lifelink, Speaker of the Heavens. Gain life. No point in attacking, so no attacks. We will just pass. Alright folks, we need some mana. This 2 mana on turn 5 isn't cutting it. I'm not feeling really good about this match simply because of the mana. I've got a lot of mana in this deck, so it's not really because it's just luck of the draw. So there's some matches I lose because I just make mistakes. This one I'm gonna lose just because I just don't have the mana. I need more mana. No blocks. There we go. That's a start. Alright, so when she comes in, what does she do? Whenever I gain life, they lose life. That's nice. Alright, let's start that off, and then makes me want to... Okay, so the owl can kill me. I was going to attack with him to gain life against his wall, just beat myself against his wall. But since the owl can kill me, we're just going to skip the turn. So now next turn, I can bring my Panther in. I can also bring him in, gain 4 life. Because of her, he loses 4 life. I don't have anything in my graveyard to bring back. So the mutant factor of this guy is gone. Alright, so he's going to do 11 damage. I'm going to take it. Alright, -X, -X. I can only have it do 2. You know what I'm going to do? Watch this, folks. We'll see how much this matters. I gain 4 life, please. He just lost 4 life. I am now going to put this out. +1. And I'm going to kill his fishy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to attack. So what will happen is, gain 1 more life, he goes down 1 more life, took 3 damage from the attack, and I gain a birdie, a little griffin man, who can chump block his owl. So for 1 more turn, I'm alive. Alright, so this is nice. Gain 2 life. He loses 2 life. I only need 1 more to get what I want, what I really, really want. This does not have a... It does not, okay. So I'm just going to cast him as a 3/3 creature. Stop that stupid little lionfish. So I've now gained 3 life. So no matter what happens, I will get a birdie to chump block his owl. He has lost a life. I'm now going to attack again with all my critters. Still don't think I'm going to come out ahead on this in the long run, but I survived longer than I thought I would. And when he comes in, I gain another life. He loses another life. Alright, so for the first time, I am a little bit optimistic. So I've stopped him from hitting me with this stupid little fish with my Necropanther. And oh, there he goes. So he can return a bunch of things back to my hand, and that's it. So he should win. He should, if he does him, Necropanther, and a speaker, then he can attack straight through with both of his creatures. And why did you do that? I thought you got to... I'm really confused as to what just happened. He could have kept doing that. And he could have won the game right there. Oh, because he had another thing he was doing. That's fine. That works. Makes sense. Alrighty, folks. So, a victoryless day for this fencer. That last match was pretty fun, though. I had a lot of little tricks. Almost thought I might be able to pull it out. So check this out. Every Thursday at 2, stop by. I could use your help. If you want to learn a little more about Fantasy Grounds. Yeah, thanks, Dan. He said, oof, rough break. Yeah, it was close, but like I said, I survived a lot longer than I thought I would because of all these little tricks and things that deck has, that lifelink deck. Thanks for hanging out with me, Dan. Um, so check me out if you want to see the live Starfinder play on Sunday nights uh, at 5:30 Pacific time. I also mess around to show you how to mess around with Fantasy Grounds and Fantasy Grounds Unity on Tuesday and Wednesdays at 10 in the morning Pacific time for D&D and Starfinder respectively. Check out Dan_Dazzle's Twitch. He's got a lot of live games. Like I said, his games are very unique. He doesn't do the normal Halo and the Mind from Blank Fortnite and all that other crap. He does really good games that you actually have to think and use your head, or at least your hands, because he was doing Jump King yesterday. That was pretty insane. But like I said, he also interacts with his streamers, so it makes it nice and enjoyable to watch. But whatever else you do, please enjoy the rest of your day.